Hey guys, good to have you all back. It is Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. If by chance you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands. That's why I have a lovely accent and sometimes completely mess up my words. I do paper crafting, junk journaling and such. So for today, guys, I have a prototype on my desk. Yeah. So let me show you what it is and the supplies that I am going to use today. Let's call it a one-page wonder flip-up gazillion pocket thingy. Yes, because it has a lot of pockets in here. I just used one piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper for this. That's why I call it a one-page wonder. And a ribbon. That's all I've used on this. Well, and some tools. Let me show you. The closure is really, really lovely with a piece of ribbon. Then you open it up and fold it out. So you have three sort of compartments. Each of them have two pockets. Pocket here and then a small pocket here, sort of a tuck spot. See, on all three of them. I've made one of these before, I believe, during my 100-day project earlier this year, beginning of this year. I made this one a little bit different. First off, I made this one easier to make because the other one I did gussets and you don't need gussets for this one. But when you fold it up again, I made an extra pocket here. Yes, and also an extra pocket on the back. So there are like a gazillion pockets in here. And it's cute. What will we use it for? Well, there's several different sort of occasions that you can use this for. Most appropriate one at the moment would be Christmas. Put in gift cards, money, photographs, just some nice keepsakes for someone. Yeah, have it as a gift. Also for any sort of celebration, for a wedding, put money in, or for birthday, whatever. But you can also put these in Happy Mail. I would use them for Happy Mail. Put in small pieces of ephemera like labels, postage stamps, bits and bobs. And then send it in Happy Mail, or have it in the front or the back, because it's really bulky, of your journal in a big pocket to put in bits and bobs to decorate your journal with. So, and also, it's just lovely to make. It's just lovely to make. I have 3 pieces of paper on here, which sort of indicates I will be making 3. Don't know if I can manage that, but they are sort of simple to make. It's not a beginner tutorial. You need to have some sort of skills for this, but if you don't, try it because it's not that difficult. We'll manage. I promise we'll manage. So let me show you the supplies that we are going to use today. For papers, I am obviously using 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, printed on both sides. Yes, double-sided. They're all double-sided. I picked some that are really, really, out there on one side. Very busy patterns, completely different to one another. And the other sides are really very neutral ones. Because I think the contrast of the sort of patterns work really, really well with these pockets. So 3 pieces, well, you need 1 piece of scrapbook paper to make one. Then for the closure, I'm using ribbons. Ribbons or seam binding or whatever you have. I have, a gazillion of these. So a piece of ribbon for the closure. Now for the tools, I'm using art for this because we need to glue some small strips. That's why I use art. So don't use glue stick, any other glue that you can make a small line of glue with. I am of course using my corner rounder and I'm going to be inking. This again, as ever, per usual, optional. What is not optional is a knife, scissors, a ruler, a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, it'll be fine. You just need to do some measuring, yeah? So either you have this or this. So a pencil, because I need to make some marks. And that's it. Other than the decorating, I want to do a little bit of decorating. For that, I'm going to take out some bits and bobs, But first, let's start with making the base for these small little fold out gazillion pocket thingies. We need a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. Yes, double-sided. That'll work best. Also, the ideal sort of design on here is going to be non-directional. That means every which way you turn, it's going to be okay. Let me show you what will happen if not. On this prototype, I have, it's called cacti, right? Yeah, the plural of a cactus. On the cover, let's say the top, they're all the right side up. But when we flip it open, all of them are upside down. Now, the background paper, the geometrical sort of paper on here, it doesn't matter. Any which way you turn it, it's going to be okay. So preferably, you will have some paper that is non-directional. Now, what we need to do is make a grid of 9 equal pieces on them. Because this is a 12 by 12, all the pieces will be 4 by 4. If you have a scoreboard, this is going to be very easy. You just need to make 4 scores. If you don't, you're going to need your ruler. With your ruler, you are going to mark at 4 and at 8. 4, 8, over here, 4, 8. So on all sides, all 4 sides, you mark one at 4 and one at 8. And then you draw all the lines, yeah? And then you need to fold them. So that's all the measuring that we're going to do. We're just going to need 4 scores or 4 folds. You need to make a decision what is going to be the outside of your little pocket thingy and what's going to be the inside. I want to have the flowers on the inside. Yes, so this sort of neutral piece that I want to decorate is going to be on the outside. Now, what some people do is score and then flip it over and then fold it. So fold it back. I usually don't do that. I am sorry. I score and then fold. So I don't score, flip over. So I'm probably doing it wrong, but that's the way that I do it. Okay, guys, if you have a scoreboard, follow me. Put your paper on. We're going to make a score at 4. All the way to the bottom. Yes. And then we need to make a score at 8. All the way to the bottom. The front of my cover is still on the back side of this thing. Then we're going to flip it over. Well, not really. We're going to turn it. And then we're going to make 2 more scores. Is this crooked? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. Then we're going to score again at 4. 4 over here and at 8. That's it for the scoring. Oh, we can see better on the other side. Yes, I have like 9 equal parts now. All of them are 4 by 4. Right, now we need to do some folding. I am going to fold this in. Doesn't matter from which side. Just folding it in. And then burnishing it. Fold burnishing it. Okie dokie. Then the other side. And there we go. And then these 2 as well. So I just flip them in. And then the bottom one. Great. Now you can see we have 9 equal squares. We are going to do a little bit of measuring. Not a lot. It's going to be very simple. It's not even measuring. You can just eyeball it. What I want to do is on these 2 lines, yeah, I want to make some marks. I am not going to make a mark all the way on the top on this line, right? There's this line here. We're going to need to make 3 marks on this line. I am going to make a mark like a 1/4 of an inch from the top. And then from this line where we fold it again, a 1/4 of an inch. They don't need to be exact. You don't need your ruler for this. Just eyeball it. If you're working in centimeters, like half a centimeter. Half a centimeter. Do the same on the other side. On this score line, 1/4 of an inch below the other score line or below the top. There you go. Now what I'm going to do, I am just going to mark these 2 points and these 2 points. You don't need that, but my eyesight's, still don't know. I just need to know where this fold is. Mark it here, here, and here. And here. So we did 2, 4, 6, and then these 2. That's it. We need to do some cutting. Now for the next part, you need to make a decision. Are you going to use scissors or are you going to use a knife? I'm going to use a knife for this. If you are going to use scissors, then you need to do the following. Yeah? You need to line these dots up. So this line on the top, I'm going to zoom you in, guys. There you go. Hello. Good morning. This is the dot that we made, lining it up here with the other dot all the way over here. Yeah? So not from this point until this point, but a little bit below that. Why do I do that? Because of the folding. It will fold a little bit nicer, in my opinion. So if you're not going to use a knife, take out your pencil or a fine line or whatever you want and then draw a line. So you can cut on this line. On the other hand, I'm going to skip this part, get straight into my knife, because that is much straighter than using my scissors. See, starting at this point, all the way to the bottom. It is attached here because we did not cut it all the way to the top. Does that make any sense? Yeah? Okay. I am going to do that with all of them. So again, starting here, lining it up with that one. Yep. And then the last one on the bottom. Again, here's my dot. I've used a sort of a black marker thingy because my eyesight, no, thank you. There you go. There you go. So we have these sort of, well, if it would work. I did not press hard enough. That's okay. Let's try that one again. Yes, there it goes. So now we have all these flappies. We are going to make more snippies, guys. Yeah. So for this, I'm just going to take out my scissors. I'm zooming you back out. All of these flaps are attached with this small piece. So I'm starting on the top. I'm just snipping this off straight. There you go. See? Yeah. Now we need to cut these pieces. Do it with your scissors. There's a line here. Or do it with your knife, which I am going to do. Starting on this fold all the way to the bottom. See? I am quickly doing this one as well. So snipping this open. We need to lose this part over here. And this part over here. Yeah? You can take out your scissors for this, or you can use your knife. There you go. Taking this piece out. Taking this piece out. It's almost like a Christmas tree, right? Yeah. We're going to do that on the other side as well. I'm going to show you one more time. We made the marks. I'm going to turn it over because that works better for me. We made the marks. I'm lining them up. One here and one here. Oops. Yeah. You can do it in any order that you like, guys. If you like, and then I'm going to cut it here. Sure. I just want to make all the diagonal sort of cuts first. Yep. And the last one. Dot here and a dot here. be sure not to cut further than this score line, right? Because then it will look not so nice. Again, I'm taking off this bit right away. And do not throw these out. No, because we're gonna make some new pockets with these. And I am again cutting on these folds here. That will leave us with these flappies. Yeah. And there you go. So we need to snip this here. You can use a knife, you can use scissors, whatever you wish, lovies. There you go. So we have sort of a Christmas tree now, and we have all these extra pocket thingies. I'm just gonna use 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of them. Right. Now, let's do some gluing. Now, before we glue them down, just see if it will sort of fold well. I'm going to start on the bottom. I'm going to flip this over and flip this over, flip this over, flip this over. See, it's taking shape now. So before I'm gluing it down, I'm just going to fold then this up. Will that hold? Yes. And then this up will also hold. Now, sometimes this piece, most of the times, is a tiny bit longer, whatever you want to call it. That's okay. You can trim it off to size or leave it like that. I'm going to leave it. It will, however, on the top have this sort of a shape. That's okay, because I am going to use my corner rounder on this. Yeah? Okay. If you're not going to use a corner rounder, you can make another snippy if you want to have this sort of really, really straight. Whatever you wish, guys. Whatever you wish. Now, my eye wants to have some sort of a regular pattern. So when folding and gluing, I want to do it in the same order. Right? Yeah, well, that is just me. So what I want to do, I'm going to start on the bottom. I am going to start with my the right hand side. But you can also start with the left hand side. I'm going to start right. I am going to, no. Why not? Why not? Well, you can guess. Inking. I want to ink, yeah? I want to fold this and this, so I want these lines to be inked. So I am going to flip it all over and then ink it. All of these. Yeah. Don't worry, guys, if I'm going too fast, I'm going to do another one for you guys, so you can, watch it again. You don't have to rewind. No. And I always have sort of chapters in my videos. So if you are at any other point in time are watching this video again and like, how did she make the bases again? I don't need to have the whole sort of speech. Hello, how are you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. You can just skip to the part that it said making the bases. Yeah. That's why I have chapters. There you go. And there you go. I'm also going to ink here and here, but I'm going to do that after everything is glued down. So every part that I want to have inked is inked. Is it? No. No. Because this part will be showing, this part will be showing, and this part will be showing. Oops! Inked all over it. That's okay. It's nice and grungy. So let's start the gluing process again. Yes! Starting on the right hand side, I am just gluing this flap over here. Now be sure it sort of lines up on the bottom. Yes, if not, you can sort of scooch it around. Sorry guys, I still have a lot of coughing to do now and then. I'm doing the other one as well. Just everything on the right hand side. Again, lining it up with this fold. Making sure everything fits. Yep. That's why I'm using art glitter glue, because it makes a small strip of glue and it holds really, really well. There you go. Now I'm moving back to the bottom again. We're almost there, guys. Again, I am putting a bead of glue here and I'm gluing it on top of that one. Now this sticks out just the tiniest bit. That's okay. That's why they invented scissors, if necessary. Again, over here. You could have it random, like this flap goes here and then this flap goes, whatever you want. I just want to have them in all the same order. There you go. And the last one. See, there's a little piece sticking out here. That's okay. I'm just gonna snip it. There you go. Also gonna round corners on the top. As usual, optional. You don't need to round corners here. No. You can snip it, leave it as they are. Whatever you want, lovies. Great. Well, actually, we're sort of finished. Yes, because you're folding this up and you're folding this up. There you go. But I want to use these, 2 of them, to make 2 more pockets, because you know you can never have enough pockets. So for the extra pockets, I want to have an extra pocket on here. Yes, this side up. So I'm using one of the sort of triangles for this. Now these are a little bit too big. They're just sticking out a tiny bit. So what I want to do is just cut these straight here. Just, you know, snip it off, snip a bit off. Doesn't really matter how long it is, like so. And also this sticks out a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim, because I really want to leave the point on here. I just like it. I'm just going to snip a little bit off here on this side. So I just need to trim it a little bit. See? Have a pocket like so. Before I'm going to glue it on, I'm going to ink it, of course. You don't need to snip it this big. I just like the effect that it gives. Like so. You can also have it sort of much higher up, yeah? Don't glue this piece. No, just this one and this one. There you go. Can you hear Daisy snoring? That cat sleeps all day. Really, all day. Now I'm going to glue it on. Leaving a little bit of room on all sides. So don't glue it all the way to the bottom. Otherwise the folding up, it will sort of eventually get loose. Yeah. There you go. Extra pocket. Flipping it up again. Also going to put an extra pocket here. Which way do we want it? This folds in and this folds in. Gonna flip it over. I'm gonna have it this way. This side, yeah. And let's see. So I'm gonna leave a little bit more on this time. See, I'm just gonna snip this off. Is this big enough? Yes, it'll fit on. I'm just gonna take off a tiny bit, because I do not want the point on the end to curl up. There you go. So it doesn't really matter how big the pockets are. Have them as big as you want to. There you go. Let me show you one more time why I'm gluing it on this side. This is going to be, it will fold up like so. Yeah, so this is going to be the front of your sort of flip up thingy. If you turn it around and glue it on like so, it just looks weird. That's why I'm gluing it on like so, everything the right side up. So make sure, turn it, flip it, and see what is the right side up. And as you can see, I am using the opposite side of the paper, of course. I want to have a contrast on here. There you go. Flipping it up. 2 pockets here, 1 pocket here, flipping it up, pocket, pocket. And then when you close it all up, there's another pocket on the back. So I believe 8 pockets? 8 pockets. Wow. Fantastic. I want to do the closure with you. For the closure, I am going to use this tool. This I recently bought. This is from EK Tools. It makes, instead of a sort of small circle, it makes sort of a slot in here. It is rather small, I must say. I would have preferred it to be bigger. I'm gonna search for one that is bigger. So this is going to be a very tiny sort of slot here on the bottom. So if you have some sort of tool like this, use this. You can also use this, guys. No problem. It'll work. Yeah. So I want to make some sort of a slot here on the bottom of this flappy. I'm using this. It is way too small. I must say it is way too small for the ribbon that I want to use. So what I'm doing, I'm putting it in the middle first. Yeah. And then, let me sort of get you closer. I'm going to make another one. Can you see? I'm just overlapping. Hopefully straight. Yeah. So that's bigger, and also on the other side. Same amount. And now I have a bigger slot. Yay! But you can also use a hole punch thingy. A hole punch thing. I think it looks better with a slot because of the ribbon that we're using. You could also use a woolly for this. Sari silk, baker's twine, whatever you want. I just want to use some of my ribbon. Isn't this box lovely? I love it. It is from Sustrene Grene. It is sort of a shop in the Netherlands. I believe they are all around Europe. I love it. And they have these boxes made especially for ribbons and tapes and such. See, I have all of them here and I can display them like so. I'm going to match them a little bit with the roses on here. I think the middle one, right? Or this one? No, I'm gonna go for the middle one. Does it work if I pull it? It does. It does, it does, it does. So, how much will we need? I'm going to measure it by pulling it through, I guess. I'm going to use the one from the template to see how much we use. We start from the inside on the bottom. Do we? No, we don't. We don't. We start over here from the top, pulling it through just a tiny bit, like so, yeah? Then flipping this all the way around, making sure these are the same length, yeah? And then you can tie a bow on the bottom. Put it really tight. See? Like so. This is the closure. The trickiest part is, where do I put it in first? But it's going to be on the top. So I need to have it yay big. So there we go. Yeah, sure. Let me measure it for you guys. I'm going to do it in inches. It is about 21 inches, which makes for a little over 30 centimeters. 30, well, a lot over, like 50 centimeters. Half a meter. Okay, we were going to go in from this bit over here. That's why I needed to make the slot a little bit bigger, otherwise it wouldn't fit. All the way around. Yeah, yes, have them equal size. And then make a nice bow. Oh, I love this. Isn't it pretty? So pretty, right? The problem with this sort of, what's called seam binding or ribbon, is it is printed on one side. So you need to sort of maneuver it about to have it really, really pretty. Oh, but I do love it. See, that's why I've chosen something that sort of matches this. That's not really that contrasting. Lovely. That is the base. Yes, we can do some decorating here and there if we want to. Before I do the decorating, I want to make one more with you guys and show it again how we do it. I have chosen this piece of paper. This is something that I normally never work with because I'm like bigger stripes and smaller. I don't know. So it's going to be a little bit of an adventure. I am going to have this on the outside. Yeah. So I'm going to flip it over. Now, I've also decided I want this to be the flap. Yeah? So let's see. Where's the other one? This bit is going to be this part. I want to keep that in mind. Okay. I'm starting here. Your 12 by 12 piece of paper, guys. We're going to make 4 scores. We're going to score it at 4. All the way to the bottom. And at 8. Yes. Turning it one time. Yep. Again at 4. And at 8. It's very heavy paper. That's why I'm scoring it sort of twice. There you go. That's it for the scoring. Let's create a little bit more room on my desk. Now we're going to do some folding. Whatever, which way you want to. I'm going to fold this one up. There you go. This one down. There you go. And this part. It's going to be interesting, I think, with this print on it. And then this part. 9 equal squares. Now I really need to pay attention because I want this to be the flap. So I need to turn this over here. Yeah, because that'll be the flap eventually. I'm going to open this up again. Yes, because the top part, this is going to be the flap. Righto. So this is going to be the top. Now we need to mark it again. Guys, you actually don't, if you're not going to round corners, you don't need to mark this one like a 1/4 of an inch below the top. You can just mark it on the top and have it sort of straight to this point. Yeah, just take out the whole triangle because that'll fit. Let me show you why I have chosen to cut this a little bit lower, because it leaves room here, this piece, to make the folding up a lot easier. If you were to sort of have the points of the pockets all the way to the top, it will bend and curl and do all sorts of things that we don't want. And that is why I am making a mark like a 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 centimeter below the score line. You don't have to do it on the top. I am, however, because I really enjoy like the rounded corners. And you don't need any real measuring. Just put a dot on there. And there you go. Let's see where the score lines are. Ooh, this sort of print is making me dizzy. There. And 1/4 of an inch there. And then on all these points. Over here, 1. And you don't need to mark it if you're like, well, I can see where the folds are. Don't mark it. So if you're not using a knife but scissors, draw a line with your ruler. Just these lines. I am going to cut it. Again, I am first going to cut all the diagonals. Yeah? Lining up. Can I zoom in a little bit? Yes. There's a dot here, hopefully you can see. And then the mark on the bottom. Is it loose? Yes. Again, on this side, lining these marks up. Again, it's loose. And then the bottom one. Yep. And then the other side. I cannot cut like this, so I really need to flip it over, guys. I need to flip it over. I can't see them. Oh yeah, like so. This mark to this, yeah. My hands are shaking. Why hands shaking? Well, I need lunch probably. There you go. And that last one. To cut, yes, all the diagonals. Now we need to cut all the straight parts. Taking these off again because, you know, they're a little bit in the way. Yep. This line, yeah. Do not cut further than the fold. Mostly saying that to myself. Would have probably been smart to mark it. There you go. Here. I'm going to mark it, guys, because I really can't see it. Here. 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 Yep. Did we do it right? Oh, not really. I'm going to use my knife to cut this piece. There you go. The paper did sort of tear a little bit here, but that's okay. We can use scissors. Why did my paper tear? Because this is a paper pad from Action. And that's not very good quality, but you know, it's to be expected for these prices because they are dirt cheap. And the last one. Hopefully you can follow along. It'll make much more sense once you're sort of working on it yourself. There you go. We made a Christmas tree. See that? Keep all the pockets. Before I'm doing all the gluing, I did all the inking. Yeah, also rounded the corners on the top and then inked everywhere. Yes, the last time we started on the right hand side. Let's start on the left hand side this time. Let's just, you know, switch it up a little bit. There you go. Yeah. What you could do is have this pocket fold from the other side. You could, or don't pay any attention to it at all and just glue whichever way you want to have it. If by chance you're making these, because I've made these before and some pieces are too long or sticking out or whatever, don't worry guys, use scissors. Like if this is like too big, too long, sticking out, take out your scissors and, you know, cut them. If this is too long, cut a strip off if it doesn't sort of want to fold. Now I did fold it all in before I glued it down, because that's the point where you see what is sticking out. Does it fit? Does it need any trimming? So before you glue all the pieces on, just fold it in and fold it up. And be sure to have this line up on the bottom. I think that is the most important thing. See? Have all these line up. It is so, this paper makes for such interesting pockets because they're all different. It's like you've used different papers on all the pieces. So yeah, I love that. And I have a couple more of these sort of scrapbook papers from different pads that work the same way. So yeah, really interesting. It made for some interesting patterns. See? Yeah! Isn't that cool? Like the burgundy here and then the blue here and all the stripes there. See? And then when you flip it up, it's all completely different from one another. Fantastic. I want to make 2 more pockets. I want to make a pocket here that goes. Well, we could do it that way. Let's do it that way. Does this one make any? Well, I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do this one on here. Yeah. I'm just going to snip this little piece off over here. And this is sticking out a little bit. I could snip this here. Am I? Yeah, you could snip it from this side, make it smaller here, but you can also, you know, that's a much quicker way. And why not? It's like equal to this side, so why not? I could not ink these beforehand because I knew I needed to make some snippies. It's so easy, guys. Really, if you made 1 or 2, it's like, okay, let's make one of these again. Not gluing here. I am, however, gluing on the bottom side. Here. I'm putting glue here. Yeah. So nothing will fall out. Really don't need to, but, you know. Just my idea that stuff could fall out. There you go. Now when we close it up, flip it over, it needs a pocket here. I think I want to have this one here. I'm going to do that one the other way around, because why not? This needs a little bit of snipping here and a little bit of snipping here. Yes! Am I doing it the right way? Yeah, still checking, still checking. There you go. There are so many colors on here. I have no clue what ribbon to use on this one. I'm thinking about like a solid color. So not a pattern on this one because it already has so many patterns. Or I could do like a gingham on here. I could do a gingham. That could work. Great. Let's check. Did we do it right? This flips up. Pocket here, here. Pocket here. This flips up. Pocket, pocket. And then a pocket here. We did one again. Yes. I'm going to put a slot in here again. First I'm doing it in the center. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah. And then I am doing another one to the right hand side. And another one lining it up to the left hand side. There you go. A nice bigger slot. So you don't actually need to, I don't actually need to buy a bigger one. You just move it about. That's okay. Now let me check if I can find some pretty ribbon that goes well with any of these colors on here. I found a vintagey one. Yes, I have this roll. That's very old. You can tell by the paper on it. Extra fort. It's like extra strong. 5 meters. 100% this. It's sort of a satiny, shiny sort of ribbon. I needed 21 inches. Well, 21 inches it is. Scissors. Anyway, oh, right in front of your nose, love. There you go. Yep. I think this will look lovely. Putting it through. It does have some spots on here because of its age. That's actually really nice. That's a bonus. A bonus. Pulling it really tightly. It is the same color on both sides. So that'll make my life a lot easier tying this bow. I am, however, going to snip this. Oh, yes. It's lovely. Oh, I love the stripes on it. It's like we made it with washi tape. Isn't that cool? Oh, yeah. I love it. When you weren't looking, I also made the third one. Yes, you know, in the same principle. I want to do some decorating. On the cover, I do not want to do anything to this because already pretty. I'm going to do something to this cover and this cover. I'm going to do them in completely different styles. Sort of. I'm starting here. Yeah. Not doing anything to the cover. No, because it's already nice as is. Now I have all these pockets. Some of them, like these, I can decorate this. I was thinking postage stamps. So I took out some postage stamps like so. Just like so. I'm getting some glue, guys. Do I have something to glue on? I'm going to use one of these pockets. Just some simple ones. And I've chosen like this sort of a reddish burgundy color and blues just to complement the colors that are already in this project. And the lovely queen when she was really young and beautiful. Not going to do anything to this. I am, however, going to do something to this one. Let's see. A lady with a scale and then the Bundesdeutsche Bundespost. There you go. I'm gonna have this one over here and then this. I'm gonna snug this one underneath. Are you? Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna do it. And there you go. Switching it up a little bit. So nothing over here. You can put stuff in, guys. Yeah, there's pocket here, here, here. Now, put stuff in. Then I have this pocket. Not doing a thing to this one. I am, however, doing something on the back. Thinking this one. And then the lovely Juliana over here. Yep, that's all sticky now. Great, that's one. Let's do this one. I want to use labels for this one. I've chosen the labels that came from the fall bounty kit from the Junk Journal Studio because they're nice sort of autumny burgundy-ish colors. So I'm gonna have this one over here. Very simple decorating. Not gonna do any sort of fussy cut stuff with it. No, just simple. This is gonna go on the front. Then these pockets that I've put extra on the back are already sort of decorated, so I'm not going to do anything to them. I am, however, going to put stuff here and there. A little bit of white on here. I want to have this here and go off the page a little bit. I am not going to flip it over. I'm just going to cut it to size. Yeah, I'm going to have that one here. I'm just going to switch it up a little bit. Then this one here, or this one. Gonna do this one. Hello, please let go. Thank you. A little bit higher, and then this one on the bottom. Fantastic. Just some small decorating. Now, for the last one, you haven't even seen this one. Sort of a grayish bluish color. It's in florals, and on the inside it's really sort of blank, and that's nice to decorate. And I use this ribbon to decorate, to make the closure with. Sort of goes well with this pattern. So yeah, I don't think I want to have anything on here on the inside pocket, so I'm keeping this as is. But I do want something on this pocket. I am going to put something here, I guess, don't know. And on this pocket. And I'm using my lovely ladies because, you know, they're in blue. So why not? I got a couple of questions about what you use to... this is just a pin. People keep to ask me, what's that tool? It's a pin. It's just a very big one. I use this to sort of get my stickers off the backings. It is a long video. I know. I checked. It's a long one. That's okay. Oh, it looks lovely. It does. How will one... do we do... Where's the gentleman coming from? Well, ooh, too big. Yes, I'm gonna have one on the printed side with the design on it. Hopefully it'll look nice. I hope so. If it doesn't, it's washi sticker. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It is quite alright. And then we have one last pocket here. And let's have this lady over here. Oh, isn't the fashion absolutely fantastic? Yeah. I found some vintage sewing patterns from Simplicity. Very cheap online. I'm so happy. Yes, I cannot do any thrifting because, you know, I'm still a little bit under the weather. So I do all my thrifting online now. It's fantastic. I love it. Let's quickly check the end result. Here they are. They're lovely. I love them. But, you know, I say that every day. Let's quickly check them. Sorry for the long video, guys. But, you know, I had fun. Yes, well, you open it up like so. There's a lovely label on here. And then you have all the sort of... Did I glue this upside down? Possibly. Don't even know. See? Open up. Have lots of lovely stuff in here. Gift cards, the money, photographs, keepsakes, whatever you want. Yeah, and then there's a pocket here. And then there's a pocket here. Lovely. And then the blue one, didn't do a lot of decorating to this one. It does look a little bit Christmassy, right? Maybe I'll use it for Christmas for some gift cards. I don't know. Open it up. Lovely. I do love this paper. And then the postage stamps. Yep. And also some postage stamps on the back. And then this one I made off camera very quickly. Once you get the hang of it, it is so easy, guys. Yeah. Hopefully my explanation was okay. With a lovely lady on it. And again, a lovely lady here. Very pretty already. I could put some more ladies on here. Or labels or what have you. I have another lady on the back. Yes. Oh, isn't she pretty? Yeah, that's it. That's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. I'll be back again tomorrow. Leave a comment below. Leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I can tell you this week I will have one more Christmassy video. I will also have a haul, a sort of thrift haul, but then not again a thrift haul. It's an online vintage junk journal supply haul. Yes, let's call it like that. I will see all of you tomorrow, I hope. Bye, guys.